So I know I've been MIA a bit lately, but I am back and I have plans and I am kicking off 2015 with my January TBR. And also a little bit of a question for you guys. So the last few years I've had a bit of a tradition when it comes to New Year's of doing this sort of reading into the new year thing where I start before midnight and read for a few hours into the new year and try to get as many books under my belt in the first few days of the new year to kind of get the ball rolling. And I am going to continue that this year and get quite a few books under my belt because, as I mentioned in the last book haul, Liz sent me a copy of the first book of Amulet, which looks lovely and I wanted to read immediately, but then I thought I'll save it for the New Year's binge, and since the folks at First Second just sent me the entirety of the Olympian series by George O'Connor, I will make it a graphic novel binge. So the definites of the January TBR, and they will be read right off the bat, are Amulet by Kazuo Kibuishi, and books 1 through 7 of the Olympians, which is Zeus, Athena, Hera, Hades, Poseidon, Aphrodite, and the newest one which is coming out soon, which is Ares. So that'll be 8 books down right off the bat, but I'm not gonna stop there because I have plenty of other good graphic novels kicking around. I've been wanting to read Life Sucks for a while, so I'll probably work that in, and possibly Boxers and Saints, which is right there on the shelf, though I'll have to be in the right mood for that one because I have a feeling it might make me cry, and I'm not always able to take on the crying books, so we'll see on that. I've also been wanting to reread Castle Waiting, so I might do that, or maybe read some of Bone, but I'll have to dig it out because it's huge and buried at the very bottom of the very last shelf. But a nice graphic novel binge to kick off the year and really get the ball rolling, I think, is exactly what I need. I will also be reading Legend by Marie Lu, which if you watched the Wednesday YA live chat that we did in December, you'll know is our January book club pick. So we'll be discussing this on the last Wednesday of the month. I will be posting about that this coming Wednesday, so you can find out all the details there. I think we might do another live show because that was a lot of fun and I think you guys liked it. If you have read Legend, come chat with us. If you want to read it, pick it up now and read it along with us. And I'll be finishing up a couple things, hopefully. The first among them, and this is a definite, will be Shadow Scale by Rachel Hartman. I am nearly done with this, so this will probably come first before the graphic novel binge. I don't know if there's going to be a third book, kind of feeling like there might be a third book, and so then I'll cry a lot when I'm done and just sob pitifully because it's going to be a forever long wait. Or there won't be a third book and it will come to a nice conclusion and then I'll cry a lot because it will be over. But either way, I'm both loving and dreading the idea of finishing this. Love me some Serafina. I went through a little bit of a phase lasting about the last 30% of 2014 where I just couldn't seem to finish a book for the life of me unless it was trash, you know, free on Kindle and totally skimmable. I don't know what it was. Everything I was picking up was good. I was enjoying it, but I was just antsy and wanting to move on to the next. So I have a whole body trail of books that I've left in my wake that I do want to pick up and complete, but at the same time I also want to start the year with a clean slate, so I'm not sure when I'll be circling back to them or if I'll be circling back to them, but one that I am pretty sure I'm going to finish and finish soon is Exquisite Captive by Heather Demetrius. I was actually listening to this on audiobook and haven't had a reason recently to listen to the audiobook, which is the only reason I haven't finished it. Other than that, it's a really good narration. That's reason enough to finish it, but I need to be doing something. I can't just sit and listen to a book. It just feels weird. And then I had the plan of maybe taking like evening walks and listening to it, but I live in Michigan and it's hella cold. So, we'll see. But I do have the hardcover, so I can switch over and read this, and I did a little bit. You can see where I left off last time I read it, but I like the audiobook and I kind of want to finish that out, but I just need to find something that I can do to do so. I may or may not pick up anything else from the body pile of last year, but there were some good ones in there and some that I'm still intrigued by, so there's the chance that I will. We'll see, I guess. And then the rest of my January is kind of wide open. I'm not entirely sure. I think that will not take me through the entire month, so I don't know what else I'll read. I'm gonna play it by ear. Weirdly, for some reason, I normally reread something by Juliet Marillier in January, normally Daughter of the Forest, because I'm obsessed, but I was thinking this year maybe instead I'll read Shadowfell, which I've been wanting to read, and that will give me something new by her to obsess over, so might do that, but there are a lot of things calling my name, and I'm undecided. Which brings me to my question. I'm wanting to change things up in 2015, keep things from getting stale. So I have some changes coming, and there will be more about that on Sunday in my 2015 mission statement manifesto thing. I don't know what I'm calling it yet, but just a little post about where I intend to go. And on that note, I'm debating whether I want to continue a stack of 5 as it is, which, if you're unfamiliar, it's a video where I show you 5 books on my shelves that I own and haven't read yet, and you decide which one I'll read and do a video review on. Or changing it up and not doing something so regimented as a stack of 5, but just doing a general viewer's choice. So sometimes it might be an actual stack of 5, sometimes it might be a couple ideas of videos that I want to do and you guys decide, or it might just be between 2 books, or genres, which genre do you want me to read, which color of bookshelf do you want me to pick from, just general and changing, and I think a little more fresh and a little less static than the stack of 5. So my question to you is, in the comments let me know whether you want me to keep going with stack of 5 because you like the format, or to do a general viewer's choice. So please let me know that in the comments, and of course let me know what you think of my January TBR and what you are planning on reading for the new year. Thanks for watching, of course, and I will see you on Sunday for my 2015 plan, and until then, happy reading!